Hi everyone, it's me Ben, and today I'm here to talk to you about these guys, crystals. Now recently in my videos I've been mentioning crystals a lot, and in the last 2 days in particular it's mentioned about how different crystals can help communication with angels and to help guide the angels towards you and to get their help. And there are many different types of crystals out there. There's all sorts: amethyst, quartz, ruby, and they all have different properties, and crystals have a lot of healing properties, especially spiritually. Now the crystal I have here I only have one crystal at the moment, and I got it on my trip to Liverpool, and here's a look at it. It's called serpentine. That serpentine is the correct name for new jade. Now, when I mentioned crystals, you might have been expecting something shiny, like what's in the ring, and no, it's not necessarily like that. But here's a look at my serpentine. Now, I'll give you an example of the healing properties of serpentine. Now, it's usually associated with Geminis, however, I am a Cancer. And it's the correct name for new jade, as I said, and it's an earthing stone. And serpentine opens new pathways for kundalini energy, and it aids in meditation and enhances spiritual exploration. And as I'm starting to explore spirituality, maybe that's why I was drawn to this stone. Now, serpentine assists the retrieval of wisdom, helping to regain memory of past lives. Can also clear the chakras and stimulates the crown chakra, opening psychic abilities, which I am now tuning into. Something that I've only recently done in the last 6 months or so. And serpentine assists the conscious direction of healing energy towards problem areas, so it can help cause mental or physical. It can help heal mental or physical conflict, or there might be a problem area in your life, and it can help deal with that. And it corrects mental and emotional imbalances, helping you to feel more in control of your life. It can also treat diabetes and hypoglycemia, and it eliminates parasites within the body and aids the absorption of calcium and magnesium. And it's also cleansing and detoxifying for the body and blood. It's a very healing crystal. So you might think, oh, that sounds great, I'm going to rush out and buy myself a little crystal of serpentine. However, it doesn't work like that at all. Crystals are different for different people. I was guided to this crystal, you might not be. Now, I went to a little place called the Well Barn when I was in Liverpool, and that's where I got the healing deck from, and this crystal. I only decided to buy the one crystal, but you can find crystals many places: spiritual shops, spiritual fairs, psychic fairs. There's lots of places you can find them. However, you need to be in tune with your crystal. And there's a way of testing this. Now, my cousin Michelle told me about this because she's a clairvoyant, and she's experienced in all sorts: card reading, rune stones, receiving messages, and she knows a little bit about crystals too. Now, what you need to do is, when you go and get your crystals, have a look at all the different crystals on display, and firstly, trust your instinct on what your eyes guide you to first. However, this may not be the correct crystal for you. Now, there's a way of testing a crystal. It is and it's best to do this standing up, is to hold it to your heart, stood very still, and then just close your eyes and see which way it draws you. And if you feel like you're being drawn backwards, that's not good. It's not the crystal for you. That's pulling you back. If you feel like you're being pulled forwards, and that's great. That is the crystal for you. And I tried many different crystals, and serpentine was the first one to do this for me. I then researched it and thought, well, that's pretty apt for my life. Now you can gather collections of crystals, and I intend to do that more and more. But for now I've only got my serpentine, but it really does help, and I was drawn forward to this, and I thought, yeah, this is the one for me. You can also keep them you can also get them blessed. Sometimes they have like these things like that you rub over them and put over them, and it blesses them, or running them under cold water. If anyone knows more about crystals, feel free to correct me. I'm sure the women say cold water can help, or in milk too, just to look after them. And now you might think, oh, where do I store them? Well, keep them somewhere that's good for you. If you're on the move, maybe you want it with you. You might want to put it in your pocket when you sleep. Maybe you might want it on your bedside table, or you might even put it under your pillow. Who knows? And certain crystals are aligned to certain archangels and angels. Now I'll just Google serpentine now. Just to see what it is. No, I can't find it right now. Okay, so I can't find who it's associated with, but there are many others that are, I think it said with Archangel Jeremiah wearing amethysts. Now most crystals are associated with someone. I'm sure I'll find out who serpentine is. I just did a quick search. Obviously if I read through them all I probably would find it, but obviously I can't sit and do that whilst I'm on video to you. But or if any of you know what angel or spirit guide serpentine is elect to, let me know, please. Inbox me or leave a comment. I'd be thrilled to know. But yeah, each has different ones. Like as I said, amethyst is often associated with Archangel Jeremiah. But they are very interesting crystals, and they can have all sorts of healing properties. They can help different emotions, they can help illness, they can help mental barriers be destroyed that are holding you back. They can help you career-wise, they can do all sorts. They have very spiritual properties. So it might be worth just finding somewhere that sells crystals and just trying to find one that's right for you. Remember, pulling backwards is not so good, but being brought forward is great. You may find one where you're neutral. I wouldn't go for it. I would wait and just go for one that really brings you forward. But yes, I love my crystal. My little serpentine, and obviously I was meant to get this as it has a lot of relevance to me. So yeah, I recommend going out buying them. And also when I'm doing the card readings, if there's a card that really strikes you, and you know, there's a message of holding this crystal brings you closer to this angel, then I would certainly go and have a look for that crystal and see if it really does help you, or if there's an angel you really want to connect with, use their specific stone or crystal too. It really does help. I may do another crystal video in the future because it'd be good to explore it more. Obviously I'm only starting to explore it too, and I'm only telling you what I know so far. But you know, you guys at home might know more about it than I do, so I'm wanting to learn more too. So if there's anything you can teach me, that would be great. So be sure to leave a comment or even a video response for this one, because I want to know more about crystals. But yeah, I highly recommend them. So yeah, that's my little video on crystals. and I'm sure I will see you again very soon. But until next time, it's bye bye from me.